Our phone number is 877-937-1047. This is a different show. This is a totally different show because we are actually broadcasting inside my house this morning. Inside my house. We're in the room that we're in right now, by the way. This is the room that we have like Thanksgiving dinner in.
Oh, really?
And dining room.
It's the dining room, but this is also where we have our Love Pup meetings.
I have been in your house so many times, and I did not know of this room.
I know it's very. If you look around, you see their shoes here.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dutch went through a phase where he's going to try to sell these shoes on the Goat app, and then he just faded. My wife Blake is here. Everyone's awake in my house.
Hi, Blake.
Hi, Blake.
I feel like we're here. We're like officially family now.
I know.
Blake, we're on the air.
Blake's so nice.
What are you doing?
Whoa, she's
Stripper Blake.
Blake.
What are you doing, Blake? Come over. She's trying to turn.
Ow. It's getting real close to Bill.
What are you doing, Blake? I'm trying. Okay, well, first I'm trying to do a radio show. She's standing up on the chair.
That actually worked.
Next to producer Bill. And thankfully, Delaney's filming this.
The air conditioning works in here.
I know.
There you go.
It's working.
Wait, can you come here? I want you to tell the story of what happened in Pinetop. In Pinetop, so my sister's been staying with us for a long time because of COVID-19 and then the riots and the protesting. So she's been staying with us pretty much for a couple months. And so she's been going back and forth from Pinetop, Arizona to our cabin, back and forth here. And one day my sister and my wife and kids all left and came back home. And then my wife went back up to Pinetop. And if you guys know, I have a big pistachio phase. I love pistachios.
Oh, yeah.
So Blake went back up to the cabin by herself one morning or one night. And what happened, Blake? In the microphone.
So I arrived in Pinetop.
Johnjay.
I need you to talk in the microphone.
Oh, my gosh.
So I got to Pinetop, and lo and behold, there was a huge bowl of pistachios with about 15 mice trailing behind it. So there were poops everywhere. In our beds, in the fireplace.
Oh, they took over.
In 3 days, they took over. It was disgusting. They were everywhere. And not only did they poop, they left their little hairs.
And they took the shit. Like, can you imagine, like, it's far from the kitchen to the bedroom, and there was like pistachio shells in the sheets in the bed.
Yes, it was disgusting.
Isn't that crazy?
Don't y'all want to go visit and do your show from there?
Minus the meat.
Like, so who left out the pistachios then?
Well, we put him out because of him, but I left him out. But I've left him out a lot of times. I've left him out, so it was disgusting.
For some reason, it was like a herd of mice came through the neighborhood.
Yeah, they heard about the pistachios.
Have you ever known
over here.
This is how Ratatouille started. The
Yes,
same thing.
Yeah.
It was like one mouse was like, "Hey, friends," but have you guys ever seen a mouse pee?
No.
No.
Like it peed on our countertops.
Ew.
Like
Is it a lot?
It was sending you a message.
Yeah, like a little.
So they were little tiny
peas
pea
everywhere.
puddles?
Yes.
Mark their territory.
That's
I didn't
disrespectful.
know that mice peed. I thought they just pooped.
That was pretty weird.
I don't know either,
All right, now let me grab. Can you grab Kemp? Can you send Kemp over here? Hey, Kemp Van Ness to the Johnjay and Rich radio show in the living room, dining room area. Kemp, can you come here?
Why do you need a bullhorn from your dining room?
Because my children don't listen. Kemp, come here. Kemp, come here. Okay, so I want to tell you a story of something that happened Friday with Kemp. After I got off the air here Friday last week, I left, and there was all kinds of chaos in my house because now Kemp, come up here. So our house alarm went off, right? So Blake was out of town; she was in Pinetop. I was home with just Jake, my oldest, and Kemp, my middle son. Now Kemp, come up to the microphone. So what happened Friday?
Jake set the alarm off and didn't know the code, even though he lives here.
Sounds like something your dad would do.
Then what happened? What did he do?
Then he set off the alarm and then just left. So I had to deal with the police.
How do you just leave?
That's a good move. That's
So-
a good Big Brother move.
So he just leaves, and what happens? So you get up, and what? You see the police walking outside?
I get up, I go cold plunge, I come out, and then I hear all the dogs barking, and I look out the window, and there's 2 police cars, and one dude's like walking up our driveway. And I have to go and like tell him that there's not somebody breaking into our house. And I'm like in my underwear.
What'd
You
say?
guys are always in your underwear.
What'd you say to the cop though?
Oh, it was just like my stupid brother set the alarm off and didn't know how to turn it off. I'm like, there's nothing going on here. I'm sorry we wasted your time.
That's a responsible thing to say. Sorry for
hilarious.
wasting your time. Good job.
I think it's so funny that Jake set off the alarm. Then he got in his car and left with the alarm going off.
So he
messed up.
did he admit it? Did
Oh,
he
yeah.
know the
There's
alarm
even,
went
like,
off?
a picture like.
Oh, I got his picture of Jake turning off the alarm.
Oh, I gotta see.
He's turning off the alarm, and he looks like a criminal. Yeah, it's so bad.
Well, he didn't want to be late for work. I get it, man.
No, he was
Responsibility.
like, why do I look at him? Look at him.
Oh, wow.
You see that?
He looks guilty.
He freaked out once and he shaved and cleaned himself up after this picture. He was so paranoid.
He's like, oh yeah, I look like a perp.
He just got up and left, man. So anyway, that's my house. So that's the couple of stories here. We're doing the show from my house because why Rich? Why?
Well, we are sanitizing. The company's decided to sanitize our floor for our protection in these times.
See, and if you believe that story, you pull this leg and it plays Jingle Bells.
Sanitizing for your protection.
We're doing the show.
Here, let me try. Jingle bells,
Yeah.
jingle. Oh, it worked.
We're actually doing the show from my dining room today. This whole show. So that's what you get this morning from us. It's a very weird show, but hey, thank you for listening. It's Johnjay and Rich.